Ever heard about life in the fast lane? Hey, not here we've not. And I tell you what, why do they call it rush hour? Because nobody's rushing anywhere, are they? Hey, God, I don't know. Hey up, we're back again. It's Big Gaz, Rants from the traffic jam. We're in a traffic jam, so I'm going to talk to you. Just one point. Leicester's roadwork network does not work. Does that make sense? Leicester's roads are crap. They've got 3 lanes down to 2 lanes down to 1 lane. On the ring road, most of it's 1 lane because it couldn't have been bothered in the first place to making 2 or 3 lanes like any other town or any other city in Britain. Vastly underinvested. It's a nightmare. It's rush hour. I tell you what, I said before, you know, rush hour. Why do they call it rush hour? Because no one's rushing anywhere because they bloody can't. And then, you know, you think to yourself, okay, we're going to lane 3 or we're going to lane 2 if you're lucky to get one. You don't get any quicker. You know, life in the fast lane and all that lot. Ah, come on, not here. Anyway, yeah, that's that little bit of a rant done. I'm going to be stuck here for ages. It's a nightmare, absolute pissing nightmare. But let me just turn my radio down because that's going to be better, isn't it? It's been listening to the radio today, and it's all the Wayne Rooneys, eh? All the Wayne Rooneys stuff, you see. So there he is, Paul Rooney. If you want to call him Paul Rooney, he's got a few more bob than me, but there he is. He's decided last Saturday night, after England had beat Scotland 3-0, which, to be honest with you, was a good result against them because I thought England were going to get an absolute smashing, you know what I mean? So there's Rooney, and he's decided that he's going to sit in the bar in the hotel, have a few drinks. He's not going to go out. Most of the other players have gone out into London for a right old knees up, you know what I mean? But now Rooney, he's decided, captain and all that lot, I'll sit there. Okay, he might have slumped across the bar a little bit too long. He might have had a few too many. I don't actually know. The reports have said that he looked a bit pissed. Well, I'll tell you something. If I have 2 pints, I'm absolutely wobbling. You know what I mean? I'm absolutely Brahms on 2 pints. So, I mean, I don't know how many Rooneys had. It's not the problem. It's not even in question. The problem is that he's there at the bar, there's a wedding going on, someone's took a photo, they've sold it to the Sun, and all of a sudden, the Sun being the scum newspaper that it is, and they really are diabolical, have decided that they're going to try and make something out of it. So, they're going to blow it out of all proportion and say that Rooney's disgusting because he's been seen, you know, drunk as a skunk and all this lot, crashing a party and blah 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 blah. He's in the same bloody hotel as the party, so he's not crashing it, is he? And all the other players have gone out on the booze anyway, and listening to the radio about it, and you've got some right nutballs. You've got a few people that are like me, a bit rough ready maybe. I'll call them working class if you don't mind. And they're like, good on Rooney, you know, he's done his day's work, you know, they've won, they've had a good day. If he wants to let his hair down, fine, good on him, no problem. And then you've got all these stupid middle-class wannabe liberal, and I call them retards because that's what they are. And they're all there bleating, oh, it's disgusting. You can tell they're middle-class and middle-class wannabes just for the fact that they've got this sort of put on home counties accent. Oh, you know the one. Yes, those type of people, you see. And they're all ringing up and they're all giving it large, you see. Oh, Rooney's terrible, he's a disgrace to the country, he ought to hang his head in shame. You know, he's got to apologise this, he's got to do that. And I'm like, where are you coming from? What are you doing? I'll tell you the first thing, and here they are slating Rooney. I'll tell you the first thing. In August, after the British Olympic team did a fair job, okay? I mean, they've been training for 4 years, they've had nothing else on the plates to do, they've got to train for this. They've not got the Chinese to contend with, so, and we've done all right, you know what I mean? We've got some medals, bit of pride, whatever. The British team did, yeah, okay, admirable, bum. I'm not going to say they were brilliant, but, you know, they did okay. Everybody expected it anyway, so there was nothing out of the ordinary there. They did what was expected. And the massive investments that they've had as well, they should have done. Anyway, on the flight home, there's 400 or 500 of them in the plane. They're all coming home. And I think it was Virgin who laid on, was it 1,000 bottles of champagne or 2,000 bottles of champagne for the flight home or whatever. And they're getting off the plane at Heathrow and they're absolutely bollarded. They're absolutely rolling over. Some of them don't even know what day of the week it is. And they're piling off the plane, you know. They've had a right up in the air. Now, I tell you what, you get some bloke a little bit like me, overweight, talks with a common accent, goes on his holidays to Magaluf, or wherever it is, decides to have one too many in the plane. It's all over the news. Oh, big fella causes loads of problems, he's abusive, blah, blah, you know. And it's all over the news because they've arrested him or they've had to divert the plane or whatever. He's probably not been, you know, abusive or anything. He's probably told some middle class arsehole just to go and do one. Know what I mean? Anyway, that's the thing. It's all right for your middle classes and it's all right for your British Olympic team to go and get plastered up in the air. Nobody cares about that. You know what I mean? Nobody's sort of, oh, they're all good on them. Oh, what? You know, they give it all that kind of a thing. As soon as it's Rooney, as soon as it's a working class fella doing it, they're all on his back. And I think this is the problem we've got. Anyway, my rant's over. I hope you've enjoyed this little bit. I've enjoyed doing it, to be honest with you, even though it's dark. And, yeah, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe if you don't like it. Don't bother me. Anyway, have a good night. Have a good day. And we'll see you again. Ta-da now.